Hey everyone, welcome to another Stonehearth Desktop Tuesday. This week I want to talk about more of our combat features, specifically about the tweaks that we've made to the party UI. Here is the existing party UI. The banner button opens a window that lists your parties. You create parties, sort people into them, and deploy them to hold a location, attacking anything along the way. That's the red button. Or to retreat to a certain location when the town defense button, R, is pressed. For months now, we found this UI to be terribly cumbersome. The retreat command is relatively hard to figure out, and the attack command is hard to get to when you're being attacked and want to respond immediately. Those who do make attack and retreat parties discover that they have to manually move Hearthlings around as they take on different classes. There's a lot of user experience problems, so we looked at the features that we wanted to expose and tried to figure out how to make them easier to get to, more intuitive to use, and, as always, involve less micro for you, the player. The first thing that we overhauled was the defense banner, which is usually used to send crafters and other valuable citizens somewhere safe, while footmen attack the monsters. In Alpha 14, the carpenter will be able to craft a safety banner, and crafters and other non-combatants will automatically run to the nearest safety banner when you go into town defense mode, now renamed alert mode. If you haven't yet crafted a defense banner, they will run to your town banner. If you do not want them to do this, we've invented a new concept called the militia. Enroll your crafters into the militia, and in town defense mode, they will automatically pull out their weapons just like they do now. Workers start enrolled in the militia by default, and are automatically unenrolled when they are promoted to more valuable classes. Our next task was to make the party attack command easier to access. In Alpha 14, we auto-create 4 parties for you when the game starts. The parties are available from the combat menu and are assigned keyboard shortcuts for convenience. When you select a party from the menu via the mouse or shortcut key, all of the members of the party will be highlighted on the screen, so you can easily see them. Furthermore, all footmen are automatically added to the first party, the red party, when they are promoted, and you can move them back and forth from one party to another using the existing Edit Party UI. The unit frame will also update to focus on the party. The functionality that used to be in the red attack banner has been relocated to this button, which is now appropriately named Defend Location. When you press the button, you can place a ghostly flag that will tell the party where you want them to go and defend. Just like the red banner does currently, the party members will attack anything they encounter along the way, and they will stay at the position until you give them a different party order. As we implemented this, we realized a few other commands might be useful to you. If you don't want your party to attack things while they're on their way to the defense location, you can issue a move command instead. This tells them to run to a location that you designate at high priority. After they get there, they wait for a new order for a little bit so you can give them a defend command, or they go back to whatever they were doing before, probably patrolling. And of course, as we playtested our new combat systems, which have a variety of entity groups inside of them, we realized it would be really useful to give you an attack enemy command for if you want all your guys to focus on one specific enemy. To issue the attack command, click the sword and click on an enemy. They'll get an indicator showing that they are targeted. If you want, you can also just tell your party to attack everything between here and a specific location, after which, like the move command, they'll go back to what they were doing before. On our way to redesigning the hold command, the defense command, and to adding the attack and move commands, we realized that we were also implementing them at an individual level. As an experiment, we've left those individual commands exposed to you in the footman's unit frame. Individual commands take precedence over party commands, so if your group is engaged in combat but you want one guy to retreat, you can tell him to do so and he will. The footman's unit frame will also allow you to easily access his party and their commands so that you can issue battlefield orders at your desired level of granularity. By default, we are tuning our encounters toward party level direction so that you don't have to issue individual commands if you don't want to, but if you enjoy that sort of thing, give it a spin and let us know how it's working. All in all, we think these streamlined versions of the party commands are working pretty well, and we're excited to get them and the 2 new commands, move and attack per target, into your hands when Alpha 14 goes live on Steam Unstable, hopefully later this month. And that's it for this week. Leave us comments on our blog or on our forums at discourse.stonehearth.net. Until then, see you next time!